So welcome students. Today we shall be starting with the topic of auxochromes. So it is a very important topic in the UV and visible spectroscopy. So first of all, the definition, what is an auxochrome? It may be defined as any group which does not itself act as a chromophore. That means which itself is not a chromophore but whose presence brings about a shift of absorption bands towards the red end of the spectrum. That means its presence shifts the absorption band towards the longer wavelength. That means towards the red end of spectrum. So this was regarding the definition. So what can be the reason behind this? The reason is the elongation of the conjugation. So we shall be discussing it in detail later on. The absorption at longer wavelength may be due to the combination of chromophore and an auxochrome to give rise another chromophore. So some of the common auxochromic groups are, we can say the examples of the chromosomes are alcoholic group, OR and H2 amine, and HR, NR2 and sulfhydryl group. These are some of the common examples of auxochrome. Now just let us see, by that example we can easily understand. So we are taking an example of benzene, aniline and anilinium ion. So now let us first of all draw the structure. The structure of benzene is like this. Then comes the structure of aniline. Aniline is substitution of benzene with an amino group. Just see here, attachment of an amino group. And lastly the anilinium ion. So this is the structure for anilinium ion. But the lambda max is always different for these, and I shall also be highlighting the epsilon value or the energy value of the same. So the lambda max for benzene will be 255 millimicrons and an epsilon max value of 203. Whereas for aniline the value of lambda max will be around 280 millimicrons and the epsilon value will be equal to 1430. And similarly for anilinium ion the lambda max value will be equal to 254 millimicrons. Sometimes the values are written in nanometers, it's one and the same thing, and the epsilon max value will be around 160. So students, you can see here that benzene and anilinium ions, you can see that benzene and the anilinium ions are having somewhat similar lambda max value. The reason being, there is no lone pair of electrons. In benzene, you can see simply that there is no oxochrome present, but in alanine the presence of NH2 leads to the shift of lambda max value towards the longer wavelengths around 280 millimicrons or 280 nanometers. But due to absence of lone pair in the nitrogen atom of aniline, you can see it here, there is no lone pair of electrons. So due to this the oxochromic effect is not present, and that leads to the lambda max of 254 millimicrons, somewhat near to the benzene molecule. So this was just an example. Now the mechanism involved is that all the oxochromic groups, now we have to understand the mechanism for this. The presence of an oxochrome or oxochromic group contains the non-bonding electrons. These are having the non-bonding electrons or the lone pair of electrons. These lone pair of electrons leads to extension of conjugation. They leads to extension of conjugation of the chromophore by sharing the non-bonding electron. So let us see an example here. So here are a lone pair of electrons. So what will happen? These lone pair of electrons will jump to this single covalent bond, and thus will lead to extension of conjugation, thus forming the structure that is so this is the structure for the extended conjugation, you can see. Thus this leads to shift in the value of lambda max towards the longer wavelength. So students, I hope now the oxochromes and their effect is clear to you now.